So I wanted to talk about the following and recent incident involving the AI-generated image of a Christmas market outside Buckingham Palace, an image so convincing that it fooled thousands of people online, including tourists, journalists, and even myself at first glance. I feel it's important to speak openly about what happened and why it perfectly demonstrates the dangers that unregulated AI content now poses to the public. The image circulating online depicted a massive Christmas market at Buckingham Palace, festive stalls, lights, a large tree, and a scene that looked entirely believable. Many tourists travelled to London expecting a special palace-endorsed event that simply didn't exist. When they arrived at the gates and found nothing, the confusion was understandably huge. This is exactly the reason I've been campaigning so strongly against AI-generated images and videos involving the royal family and prominent public institutions. For over a couple of months now, I have repeatedly warned that deepfakes and fabricated AI visuals wouldn't just misrepresent famous individuals, they would start to distort public reality itself, and this incident is the clearest evidence of that. I want to also say that I was fooled by the image as well. I was also fooled by the news as well, and that really shows how convincing AI content has become. If someone who follows the royal events closely can mistake it for something real, then it's completely understandable that so many other people did as well. It was either the image or the news, I can't actually remember what I got fooled by, but I did actually think there was going to be a Christmas market at Buckingham Palace. Either way, these images and designs make it look super believable. And that's why things like this are so dangerous. I think AI has got too clever now for us, like we're literally distorting reality. The image was so polished, it was festive, and it played into a narrative that people wanted to believe. That combination makes AI images incredibly dangerous. Once you want something to be true, the visual only needs to look good enough to convince you. But what shocked me the most was how quickly this misinformation spread, how many people reported on it without checking, including myself, and how the real consequences became, from wasted travel plans to confusion directed at the royal household, who had absolutely no idea this was actually happening. And again, it's got nothing to do with them because it's not their fault that somebody decided to make a fake AI image of Buckingham Palace having some sort of Christmas festival. For months, many of you wonderful lot know already, I have been advocating for stronger laws around the creation and distribution of AI-generated content involving the royal family and celebrities. And I'm so grateful that so many of my wonderful community have got behind me in this initiative. My petition, which is now over 2,000 signatures, aims to make it illegal to produce or share deepfake content that misrepresents public figures or official institutions. Originally, my focus was on the royal family because AI deepfakes of them have already caused so much global confusion. But after this incident, I'm actually going to add tourist destinations as well because Buckingham Palace is a tourist destination. And after this incident, it is clearer than ever that danger reaches far beyond individuals. I also think it's super disrespectful that people actually find it appropriate to make deepfakes of real people and real tourist attractions to mislead the public. I just don't see why in their heads they think that's appropriate. And they do it to children as well. It's actually just so inappropriate at this rate. Anyway, fake AI content can mislead tourists, damage the reputation of national landmarks, spread false news, waste public resources, cause distress and anger, undermine trust in institutions, and trigger international misinformation. This is sadly not a niche issue anymore. It affects millions of people, and the public deserves protection from it, especially when people are talking about people like the royals and politicians and stuff like that, because they are spreading misinformation and lies about real people in society. And before booking a holiday, sharing a post, or telling others about an event, please take a moment to question whether the image could be AI generated, because I've made that mistake before. And because we all do, because we see something like that Christmas market that was shared by every single news article and news journalist, because everyone was getting tricked by it. And we obviously follow their lead and think it's real. And unfortunately, because things are so real now, we literally think that, like these journalists from massive newspaper organisations are informing us really well. And unfortunately, they've also been tricked as well. They're caught in it as well. And it's not their fault. Everyone's caught in it. Everybody thinks that this AI stuff is so real because it looks realistic. Make sure to also cross-check with official websites like the Palace or the Royal Collection Trust and stuff like that. Because if they don't post about this Christmas, and I should have done this in the beginning, I should have looked at their Instagram and gone, oh, have the Royal Collection Trust posted about it, which they didn't. They obviously, posted about their actual Royal Collection for Christmas, but they didn't actually say they had a Christmas market. Now, I should have been the smart one and said, actually, if they haven't posted about this Christmas market, it's probably unlikely to be real. But it was literally so believable. Yes, I've fallen into that trap as well. But yes, I do really, really apologise to anybody that was misled by any shorts that I maybe teased a Christmas pop-up at Buckingham Palace. Again, I fell into that trap as well, and yes, I'm human, just like anybody else. So yes, I do make mistakes, and I do deeply apologise if I misled anyone. I think I spoke about the Christmas pop-up rather than the market, but anyway, if I misled anyone in any way, and I did mention the Christmas market, I do apologise for not double-checking the resources, but we all get caught up in AI. It's so clever now. So yes, I do apologise. Sadly, AI is developing faster than any government can regulate it. While laws are slowly being discussed, they are nowhere near strong enough at the moment, and this Buckingham Palace incident proves that real-world harm is already happening. Until proper legislation is introduced, the responsibility unfortunately falls on us, the public, to be cautious, to think critically, and to verify everything before we share or trust it. And that's easier said than done. Because actually, in this day and age, you don't actually know what to believe anymore. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful. I apologise to anyone that's been tricked by this. And yeah, I don't know who came up with this picture, but whoever they are, I hope they're guilty. We love and respect all of our working royals and will make sure to protect them from the deepfakes and lies being spread about them. I also love and respect my community on here, so want to make sure all of you wonderful lot are informed as best as possible. This is why I am calling for better regulation for deepfakes and AI-generated images.